Okay, so we've got the area cleared out. I've got a whole bunch of raw material in terms of pallets. I went ahead and grabbed some leftover 4x4 bits from doing Nana steps and other projects. So I've got a bunch of raw material. I've got a relatively blank slate. I'm gonna do some raking, clean that up a little bit and establish my footprint. And then I'm gonna start cobbling this thing together. Like I said, I'm kind of doing this on the fly as I go. I've got a vague idea in my head what it's gonna look like. I've looked up some ideas online, just some images of what other people have done. We want to try to probably keep the deep bedding method going, so that means it's going to go all the way down to the ground, not on a elevated platform. I'm going to probably use the 4x4s to give it some anchor spots, not necessarily with concrete, but just into the dirt to just kind of help hold it. The T-posts were doing pretty good, but using the 4x4s will give me something to screw to a little bit easier. And then if I feel like it, I can always come back with the T-post and reinforce with that later. So gonna get going on cleaning the area up and start laying this thing out and see what it turns into be. How high I want the overall unit. I'm not sure if I want to go a whole nother pallet high. I may cut the pallets in half. Don't know. We'll see what I end up doing. May just end up going 2 pallets high, and it'll essentially be like the shelter we took down, which we had to take down anyway because it was falling apart, not very structurally sound. So rebuilding it's good, but still making this decision in my head, so we'll see what I do. gotta wrap up for today. I forgot I gotta go get feed before heading out of town for the week. But we've got a good start. Now, some of you may be thinking, that's a damn big chicken coop. And it is. A couple of reasons. One is we want to make sure that we not only have enough space for what we currently have, but if we expand, you guys know chicken math, you know how it works. We want to make sure that we have enough space for expansion if and when necessary. The other thought that occurred to me as I was putting it together is it'd be really nice to be able to have enough space to have an area inside that we could then cordon off so that when we hatch out new ones, we can have a space inside the coop where we can bring them in and keep them separate, but being introduced to the flock and being introduced to their new home once they're out of the brooder. So that's an idea that I'm toying with this size. So that's what I'm gonna go with. If nothing else, it's just gonna be a really big chicken coop. So I've got the pallets, might as well have fun with it, right? So I've got to go do what I've got to do, and you've got to fast forward now. other one, minus some pallets here. So let me turn you around here. So I still got some pallets there. I'm not gonna use them, at least I don't think so, on this project. Save them for another one. Because I'm not gonna go up with the pallets anymore. I'm just going to use other sheeting material between wire mesh, chicken wire, some 3/4, or not 3/4, but 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch ply. Gonna go up around the sides, use studs to fasten. The pallets have made a good base, and then I'm gonna fill in the gaps and then obviously do the roof. So I'm at a point now where I need to see how much more material I need to get, what I need to get to complete the roof rafters. That's the word I'm looking for. Coming this way, and then how many more I need to add in order to have rafters at the seams of the plywood sheets that I put up on the roof, because obviously those aren't spaced out ideally for sheets. Those were more just to provide structure at those key points, which I'm probably still going to do on this side, offset just a little bit, but roughly the same locations. And then as I put sheets up, based off of how many I'm going to have, 4 going across, so 16 wide, all the way across. The middle joist there is, and the side ones are about 14 feet, give or take, all the way across. So we're going to do 4 sheets of plywood, which will give me 16 feet of coverage. So there'll be about a foot overhang from here. So I'm going to put a rafter that goes on the edge. It'll be kind of like a, I forget what it's called, the fascia side, but it's actually going to be recessed a little bit. And there'll be a foot overhang of plywood from that on each side, give or take, because it's not perfectly square. It's about 12.6 on that end and about 13 on this end. So there's about a 6-inch warp as it kind of goes out. I'm not too worried about that. I don't think that's gonna really destroy anything, because the 16 feet of the roof is still gonna cover it. It's still gonna be solid. So I'm gonna stop for now because I've got other things I got to do. Got to figure out how much more material I need for this. See if we can afford it for right now. We have to wait till the next paycheck to make more progress, and go do other things. So that's it for now. I'm gonna go, and you're gonna go to there. got all of the rafters up. Got all of the support members up. I've got the board here up that's going to support the track because we're going to do a barn door on the Coop. That was actually Shauna's suggestion. I was originally thinking a swinging door, but she suggested a barn door. I was like, there's no reason we can't do a barn door, so that'll work. You saw yesterday I got some of the sidewalls up, but we're pretty much at a standstill until I can get more material with another paycheck. So I'm going to actually be gone for a few weeks on a job, and so I'm going to make this a two-parter. If it's not already a two-parter, maybe this is a three-parter. We'll see. But I'm going to say this part's done for now. We'll come back and we'll do a part 2 or part 3 or whatever it is, and get her finished up. All right? God be with you all in all that you do. And remember, keep the faith and keep up the fight. God bless.